Well, today, four leading candidates looking to replace retiring Congressman Earl Blumenauer squared off in one of their first major debates.
That's right. The debate for Congressional District 3 was hosted by Portland Metro Chamber and moderated by KOIN TV political director Ken Boddy.
And Ken joins us in the studio right now. And Ken hosted this debate. You could air it at 8:30 in the morning. That's when it aired on KOIN 6. And Ken joins us in the studio right now.
Yeah,
Ken, what impressed you most about these candidates? What was your impression?
Well, I'm glad you asked, as I found my way here in the proper place in the studio. Well, what impressed me the most was that they pretty much agreed on most of the major issues that affect the state. Republicans are running in this May primary, but a Republican hasn't represented the 3rd Congressional District since the 1950s. In what has historically been the most Democrat-leaning congressional district in the state, running from Portland east all the way to Hood River County. These candidates are looking to win the 3rd Congressional District seat occupied by Congressman Earl Blumenauer for nearly the past 3 decades. Physician and State Representative Maxine Dexter, former Multnomah County Commissioner Shashila Jayapal, attorney and businessman Michael Jonas, and Gresham City Councilor Eddie Morales. The Democrats mostly agreed on major issues like battling climate change, the importance of federal infrastructure and high-tech investments in Oregon, and the need for negotiations to end the crisis in the Middle East. I asked about how to leverage federal dollars to help solve our homeless crisis.
The government needs to get back in the business. It's not getting in the business for the first time. It used to be in the business of actually building public housing. We need to get back to that business.
It's housing first, but it's not housing only. We have to double down on mental health resources. We have to double down on drug addiction, wraparound services, workforce training programs.
The first thing that I would do is make sure that we expand affordable housing investments. This is vouchers, but it's also infrastructure changes. We need to think about housing as infrastructure, and that needs to create more revenue coming in to this area. We don't have more dollars out there.
I think we need to increase the supply of housing that we need for people at different stages of their lives. For those who are going out and getting their first apartment, to those who are starting to lay down a foundation and own home and build equity for themselves and generations to come, as well as those who are trying to downsize after retirement.
All 4 candidates emphasized that they would work to battle the so-called MAGA agenda in Congress and try to work across the aisle to solve the nation's and Oregon's problems. Now you can watch the full debate. It's posted on KOIN.com right now. As I mentioned, there are several Republicans running in the May 21st primary. Here they are right now. But since the 3rd Congressional District is so heavily Democratic, it is likely that one of the candidates who is on the debate stage today will be elected in November.
So a lot of agreement today, Ken, between the candidates.
A lot of agreement among the candidates.
Yeah. As always, Ken, a great job moderating that debate this morning.